All right, welcome Sabrina and Martha. Very nice to have you here. Welcome to the Career Resources Room. My name is Teresiana and I'm the moderator for this room today in our Career Cafe. Before we get going on the content, I want to ask you if either of you have a coffee mug that you'd like me to take your picture of. Yes, I see Sabrina, you're saying. So you can hold up your coffee mug, hold it up, hold it closer. Hang on one sec, let me get a screenshot. Perfect. Nice. Okay, great. That's adorable. So that will enter you into the coffee mug contest. And at the end of the event today, Renee will choose the winner. And then if you're the winner, she'll mail you the prize after the event today. Very nice. Nice to have you both here. So as I mentioned, I'm Teresiana. I'm one of the career counselors at the college, and I'm the moderator for today's event. I'm joined by two wonderful colleagues at the college, and I'll ask them to introduce themselves now. Becca?
Sure. Hi, everybody. Hi, Sabrina and Martha. My name is Becca Abel, and I am the program manager for employer engagement and career services here at the college.
Mary?
Hello, Sabrina. Hello, Martha. My name is Mary Cassidy. I'm a program advisor at Desert Vista campus, and I have hospitality and culinary students, as well as some business students with the last name G through J.
Great.
Yeah,
and I see we're joined by Yasmin, which is wonderful. So Yasmin, perfect timing. We're just doing introductions, and I'm going to ask, since we're a small group, if each of you would just take just a little bit to introduce yourselves. You can say your name if you'd like. Tell us what your program of study is, how far along, how new, or how long you've been at Pima, and if there's anything specific you'd like to get out of today's session.
Okay. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Jasmine Contreras. I'm studying English on ELA 760. And I'm a doctor from Mexico, but I want to learn English to be a doctor here. So something about medicine, take my test to be a doctor. So I'm doing, I hope so.
Great, thank you, Yasmin. Okay, Martha?
Hi, my name is Martha, and this is basically my second year, but first I took child development, and now I'm taking accounting. I'm an accountant in Mexico too. Like just mean I have my career, but I had to start from the bottom. First I went like Jasmine, I went to Beaches College, I got my GED, and now I'm in Pima and studying. I'm always working towards my degree here in the United States as an accountant. So.
Nice. Awesome, thank you. Sabrina.
Hello, it's nice to meet everyone. My name is Sabrina Garcia-Smith. I am a liberal arts major at Pima with an English concentration. I hope to become an author or editor one day. I'm an FYE peer mentor at Pima, which is really fun. Yeah, I love my job. I've been at Pima, this is my third semester. So I have one more to go, and then I'm transferring to the U of A, hopefully. I will miss Pima though, because it's awesome. And I just want to learn as much as I can today. I've already learned a bunch in the resumes and cover letters room, so I'm excited.
Great, thank you. Thank you, all three of you, for sharing and being here. So now I'm going to ask Becca to share with you some of our career resources that you can use.
Yeah, hi guys, welcome. So what we're going to do this morning, we're going to take a few minutes and go through the different career resources that we have available to you here at the college. Because, you know, the whole reason that we enroll in college and in these programs is with the end goal of finding that career that we want to do. So I want to show you some of the things that we have that you guys can be using. So we have something called My Career Link. My Career Link is our student and alumni job board, where we have a little over 2,800 employers registered posting positions. We get about 15 plus new positions posted a day in here. So we're going to go into there. We're also going to pop over into Big Interview. So if you're getting ready to go for an interview, if you're preparing for interviews, or if you just want to sharpen your skills, this system helps you with that. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. And then we're going to go over to the pima.edu webpage, and we're going to look and see what resources are available to you over there. So the first thing, to find some of these resources, you do have to log into your My Pima. You're going to go to your student tab and go down to student resources. And when you do that, this is the page that's going to pop up. And you'll see the first thing here is career services. I'm going to go ahead and click into My Career Link so that we can take a peek at what this looks like. And like I said, this is our student and alumni job board. So if any of you are looking for a position, wanting to see what's available out there for internships or employment, this is where you can go. It does take about 7 to 10 minutes to register for the system the very first time you use it. And it's going to ask you a bunch of questions like, what is your program of study? What types of careers are you looking for? What are your career interests? What skills do you have? And so once you fill all of that information out, it creates something that's over here called a profile. And this is what your profile looks like in the system. Now, it's really important that you take the time to make sure that your profile is up to date and has as much information on it as you possibly can. Mine is not a good example, as you can see. It's only 12% complete. So don't use me as an example here, but make sure you fill out your education, your experience, anything that makes you you, right? Any of this stuff. The reason it's important is because our system, this system, personalizes jobs and sends them over to you. So let's say your career interests are in accounting, right? If you type all that in, you type in your program of study, anytime new positions that are listed in our system that match those career backgrounds, those career paths, have those titles in the careers, you're going to get an email. And it's going to say, hey, check out all of these positions that match what you're looking for. Now, the other reason it's really important that this profile is up to date is because our employers are actually logging into the system on their side, and they're typing in, okay, I need to hire for an accounting position. I need somebody who's in the accounting program that has this type of experience or these types of skills. If your profile has that information listed that that employer is looking for, that employer is going to get a little link that says, hey, we have a student that matches what you're looking for. And that employer can then reach out to you and say, hey, are you interested in this position? So that's the other reason I say make sure that your profile is up to date. Now, if you don't want employers reaching out to you, that's fine. You can just make sure that it's not published, and you can do that by going right here. Other things that you can do in this system really quickly, documents. So you're going to want to upload your resume because you can apply online to different positions through the system, but only if you have a resume uploaded. You can go into our events tab. And this is full of career service workshops that we have coming up. So if you have any interest in learning how to do a LinkedIn profile or putting together a resume, or you want more in-depth information from what you're learning today, you can register for any of these workshops. You can also search employers in our system. So like I said, we have a little over 2,800. You can see if they have profiles in here, if they're currently working with Pima, if they have job positions posted. And then you can go up here to jobs and internships, and you can search for different types of positions. So you can type in what you're looking for. If you're looking for something that's full-time or part-time, all sorts of different things, you know, keywords, industry specific. I keep using accounting as an example because one of you is doing that. You can search by all sorts of different things in here. So this is our student and alumni job board. I'm going to pause really quickly for a second. Any questions about using this system? Nope, we're good. All right, Martha's good. Sabrina's good. Yasmin's good.
I hope I remember all this, go through this.
You know what, Martha, I'm going to also make sure that you have my email address. So I'll
Okay.
make sure. So if you get in there and you think, oh my gosh, what did she say I'm supposed to do? You can just email me and I'll help you. Okay.
Okay, yeah, because I started running and I'm like, no, because I'm going to
I know we're
miss
going so
something.
fast. We're
Yeah.
going so fast. I'll make sure that you have my email. You can email me and I'll send you the instructions so that you can follow it.
Oh, thank you so much.
Of course, no worries.
Becca, I just put in the chat the email to careerservices@pima.edu. So
Perfect.
Becca monitors that email, so
Yep.
you can grab that email if you want to
Yeah.
be in touch with Becca.
Yeah, just say you were on Career Cafe. Becca, can you send me some instructions on how to do this? And I'll send it over to you. Okie doke. All right, let's go over to Big Interview real quick. So Big Interview, it's the same students, student tab, student resources, down to career services. And you click right here into Big Interview. So Big Interview, like I mentioned, is the system that helps you prepare for interviews. So, you know, for me, I keep using this one as an example this morning, but you know, when somebody asks you in an interview, what's your biggest weakness? Oh, that one makes me so nervous. Sabrina's giving me a smile. Yasmin, yeah. So that one is probably one that makes people really nervous, right? When they have to answer it. So this system is designed to help you figure out how to answer those questions and not only answer them, but answer them really well so that you really blow that interviewer away. So you can do that by going here to this practice tab, and there's a question library in here. So you can go into the question library and you can search for specific interview questions, and it's going to give you tips and ideas and videos of how to answer that. There's also an answer builder tool. So there's a lot of questions that have 2 or 3 parts to them. This is going to help you learn how to answer those completely. You can do practice interviews where you actually go in and record yourself answering interview questions. You don't have to send them to anybody. You can just review it yourself and see what you look like. If you decide that you do want to send it out, you can send it to whoever you want, family, staff, faculty, and they can give you some feedback on how you did on the interview as well. Now, if you don't want to do any practice, you just want to learn, you can go to the Learn tab, and you'll see here there's all sorts of videos that you can watch. Or if you don't want to watch videos, you can also go into the written curriculum and just read. So all of the videos have transcripts. So if you prefer to read along versus listening to the video, you can do that. And I'm just going to pop into this really quickly. I'm trying to be mindful of time. I just want to show you guys what this looks like. So these are a ton of different videos on interviewing. And you'll see down here where it says transcript, you can also read along to what they're saying. So you can go in here. So this is the Big Interview system in a really, really fast, speedy overview. But really it's meant to just be able to help you guys prepare for interviews. Any questions about this system? Oh, you know what? One important piece that I missed. Do you guys all have resumes? Everybody has a resume created so far? Yeah, okay. So if you ever come to a point where you want to update your resume, or you want to put a new resume together, there is a resume builder tool in here. And it actually will walk you through step by step everything that you need to have on your resume. And at the end, when you click finish, it'll download a resume to your desktop that you can start using to apply for jobs. So if you need a refresh on your resume, or if you know someone who needs to create one that's a fellow student, you can do that right here. So another really awesome tool. And that's just under my resume. Okay, I am going to pop now over to our pima.edu pages. So the pima.edu, right? Pima.edu is our main web page here at Pima. If you go to the counseling page, so you're going to go to student resources. So there's the student resources right here and down to counseling. This is where you can get information on all sorts of career exploration. So it sounds like you guys already have programs of study. You have an idea of what you want. You've decided. Martha's made the jump from child development to accounting. Don't blame you. So, you know, if you were undecided, or if you guys come across students who aren't sure what they want to do, or they aren't sure of their program of study, we have a really amazing team of career counselors here at the college. And by team, I mean we have one, Teresiana, who's on the call, soon to be a mighty team of 2, but right now it's just her. And so she's able to help students kind of figure out, what do you want to do? What program of study do we need to get you in to support your career goals? And then
Becca, I'm gonna jump in here for just for a minute.
Go.
Will you scroll down a little bit more under career planning? Since the three of
Yes.
you have a career goal in mind, do you see the third bullet point? It says, check out the Occupational Outlook Handbook for easy to navigate. Yes, that one. So I would encourage you all, if just to get familiar with the types of jobs in the fields you're interested in, that Occupational Outlook Handbook is a fantastic resource. It's put together by the U.S. Department of Labor. So the information on it is current and is really valid. It's fantastic. So if you want to just learn more in general about your field, that's a great place to go. Okay, Becca, back to you. And we have a couple more minutes.
Okay, great. So yes, definitely check this out. The Department of Labor is a wonderful resource, and all of these different types of positions that could be available to you under like an accounting umbrella or a business umbrella, right? The only other thing I'm going to show you is pima.edu/careers. And this is where all of the career service information can be found. So over here on the left, job and internships information, interviews and networking information, and cover letters and resume information. So it's all right here. And with that, since we only have 2 minutes left, I'm going to pause because I know that I've just thrown a lot at you guys. Any questions that you guys have about any of this stuff?
Was it useful? Was it too much? Tell us a little something.
Overwhelming.
So
It is
faster.
very, very useful. It is very useful.
Helpful for
I just
us.
need to go and search and be familiar with the page.
Yeah.
Yes.
So today, really, the intent is just to give you an introduction to it, and hopefully you will have some time and curiosity, as you said, to go in and learn it a little bit more fully yourself.
Yeah, because I didn't know that you have all this.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm liking it. Pima,
We
I'm
didn't
liking
too.
it. I started with child development because of my job, because I needed money to pay for my career. So I applied to the school and they gave me the job, and now I had to do this certification and all that. That's why.
Right, sure.
Yeah. So as we're wrapping up, I just put a link in the chat, and that's to the survey. You may have already filled it out today. If you haven't, please take a few moments to fill out the survey. That will also enter you into a contest to win a prize. And then the last thing is guiding you to choose the next room you want to go to if there's another room. So I believe if you hover at the bottom of your Zoom screen, you will see a ruler pop up, a toolbar pop up, and you should have 3 dots that say more. Or in Mary's case, she had, what did you have, Mary? 4 windows?
There's 4 little windows, this breakout rooms.
Yeah.
Teresiana, I have a
Yes.
question. I have time. If I want to study English in Pima in college, hours in college, where I can go?
You know what? Yasmin, I'm going to put my email in our chat. Do you
Perfect.
mind emailing me and we can follow up afterwards?
Perfect.
That's going to take a little bit more time for me to be able to answer thoroughly for you.
Perfect.
Okay, great.
So much.
Yes, and any of you are welcome to email you if you have any questions. Hey, thanks for that awesome feedback, Sabrina. It's very nice to meet the 3 of you.